Hello guys, and here is the next urban news episode. I make these episodes weekly, so subscribe to the channel not to miss the future content. And before we start, of course, as usual, I'd like to thank all my amazing Patreon and not only Patreon supporters. The first tram built by CAF for the T3 line was presented in Marseille, France. Externally, it is quite similar to the current Bombardier Flexity units, but the interior offers significant improvements in comfort and passenger equipment. The new Urbos trams have 7 sections, a length of 42.5 meters, a 100% low floor, and can accommodate up to 262 passengers, 62 which are seated. And like all other Urbos low-floor trams, the car bodies of these ones are made of aluminum. Marseille has ordered a total of 15 of these cars, and this first one is due to start serving passengers in November this year. Also, CAF won a contract to supply up to 38 new trams for Grenoble, also known as the capital of the French Alps. The trams will be fully air-conditioned, have a 100% low floor, and will be able to accommodate 281 passengers, including 82 seats. I guess the dimensions will be about the same as those of Grenoble's current latest Alstom Citadis trams, which have 7 sections and 43 meters in length. In this way, Grenoble plans to gradually, until 2028, replace its oldest wagons which have been in operation since 1987. The Ukrainian city of Vinnytsia has unveiled the first low-floor section for Tram 2000 wagons, produced at a local tram depot and designed based on a prototype from Zurich. This tram improvement is important to provide accessibility, as all tram cars donated to Vinnytsia by Zurich have stairs and are not suitable for people with reduced mobility. The modified tram is scheduled to start operation by the end of this year. In general, such a tram upgrade isn't new for Vinnytsia. The city already has several Vinway trams, also built by the depot based on Tatra Key T4 buggies, with the addition of a low-floor section. Meanwhile, in Vancouver, the Expo line has launched a new generation of Mark V subway trains built by Alstom. In total, Vancouver has ordered 47 of these trains, which is the largest contract in the city's history, and all of them are due to arrive by 2029. The new trains have a 25% higher capacity thanks to wider aisles and different seating arrangements, and they also have multifunctional areas for bicycles, luggage, strollers, and wheelchairs. Meanwhile, in the Chilean city of Concepcion, a new railway bridge over the Biobío River has just entered service, and this is one of the projects I've probably followed the most closely in recent times. The new bridge is double-track, 1.9 kilometers long, and is designed for trains running at speeds of up to 100 kilometers per hour, and also to withstand floods and earthquakes. From now on, it will carry both freight trains and commuter services of the Tram system, which connects Concepcion with neighboring towns. In addition to the bridge itself, a new 320-meter double-track tunnel was also built. It passes through Cerro Chepe Hill and links the bridge to the railway station. The launch of this new infrastructure will allow for more frequent suburban train service and enable the operation of paired 6-car EMUs, which wouldn't have been able to cross the old bridge. The new bridge runs parallel to the old one, a single-track metal bridge built in 1889, which had become a symbol of the city. However, its condition had deteriorated significantly in recent years. Floods and earthquakes often caused damage, forcing closure for repairs that sometimes lasted for months. These interruptions caused major inconvenience for residents, which ultimately led to the decision to build a new bridge. Construction began in February 2022 and cost approximately $270 million. The bridge was initially planned with a different design, but the concept has changed during construction, and now it includes the structure that looks like cable-stayed pylons and is planned to be illuminated at night. At first, first glance it gives the bridge a modern, iconic appearance, but when you look closely you can see that this structure is purely decorative. That's a bit disappointing, but it is likely a compromise driven by budget constraints and seismic safety requirements. Another strange detail I've noticed is that to reach a new bridge from the station, trains still have to pass over a short single-track segment, which could become a bottleneck in the future, although it is probably a temporary solution until further upgrades are made. And one more thing I've been wondering, why wasn't the new bridge built on the opposite side of the old one? Cause looks like it could have been a simpler option that avoided building a tunnel at all. But still, despite these details, this is a huge step forward for rail transport in Concepcion, so congratulations to the city. US President Donald Trump said that the Department of Transportation is canceling $4 billion in government funding for a high-speed rail project in California. This project was severely overpriced, overregulated, and never delivered. The railroad we were promised still doesn't exist and never will, Trump said in a social media post. Looks like he's not very optimistic. Meanwhile, California officials
don't push the horses,
called the action illegal and sued the federal government. In case you didn't know, the California high-speed rail is a planned two-phase 800-mile system with speeds of up to 350 km per hour. That is to connect San Francisco with Los Angeles and Anaheim, and in the second phase continue north to Sacramento and south to San Diego. The section from San Francisco to Los Angeles was originally supposed to be completed by 2020 for $33 billion, but now its cost has already increased to $128 billion. California authorities said recently that the project, which began construction in 2015, is rapidly approaching the track-laying phase with 171 miles under active construction and design, 15,500 jobs created, and more than 50 major structures completed. We also have some interesting news from Mexico, where the first autonomous rail rapid transit system in Latin America was launched in the city of Campeche. By the way, it's a mystery to me why the word rail is in the name, cause the system operates without rails, but anyway. The new 15.2 kilometer long line with 14 stations is part of the Tren Maya project and connects Campeche International Airport and Tren Maya station with historic neighborhoods and key areas of the city. The new 100% electric rolling stock has a capacity of 304 passengers, automatic control, and two-way traffic. The commercial speed will be 30 km per hour, while the maximum up to 70. On July 20th, they began the testing phase, which will be free until August 1st. And then the fare will be 18 pesos, while students and pensioners will receive a 50% discount. Well, it looks very interesting, but to be honest, I'm quite skeptical about this electric bus on steroids that tries to look like a tram. And that's all the news for this time. If anyone is interested, the links to the news sources, as usual, are in the video description. So, thanks for watching and see you in the next videos.